Hello everyone, it's Nikki here, and today is the 10th of April and page finished. So this is page 36 of 63 on Eternal Promise, and it took a while to get through. There was the border, mostly all of these flowers have so many colours in them. Just loads of colour changes, and whenever I get to this first page of the row, it does seem to take me longer than any other page. Now I know it's slightly bigger just because there's no overlapping. None of those grey borders on this one, so no overlaps on this page, so it does make it slightly bigger. Not much. I think it's probably just blank canvas. I think that just psychologically makes me feel like it's taken longer. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. So we're now coming down into the floor of the forest. There's, you can see a bit of cloak there. So when I get onto the next page, I've got a tiny slither of background to do, and then I will be onto clothes all the way across to get past them. So I still have 4 stitching days left for this rotation, because I don't really stitch on Friday, so I don't count those. So Sunday's my last day on this for April, so I'm going to use that to get a head start on page 37. And part of the reason I'm wanted to do that this year in particular was because of the work that we're having done on the house, and that's already started, and it was a bit of a rush to get everything ready. So it hasn't eaten too much into my time working on this. It does mean that because of the way we've had to rush things around and stick things all into one room, I haven't been able to get to Death by Cross Stitch at all so far this month. It's one weekend, but it kind of impacted the end of March as well, so I haven't been able to do any of that yet, and I wanted to get a bit done. But making sure your house doesn't fall down is probably a bigger priority than stitching. Otherwise, where am I going to put my sewing, right? And so I've had to have a couple of days off to wait in for builders and stuff. So I've been working on something else. I'll show you that a bit later in the month, because there's going to be more of that being done this month. This month is my birthday, and in a few weeks' time I will have a week off work, as well as the odd day that I'm having here and there. So hopefully the first bit of work will be done, and I'll be able to get back into my other room to be able to get to Death by Cross Stitch, because working on that was a big part of my plan for my week off, and I really don't know where I am at the moment. But hopefully it's like moving back into one room of the house has been, oh, we'll be able to do it on this day. No, we can't. Oh, okay, well, no. So is a real shifting date at the moment. I am hoping that everything will be finished off tomorrow, so that we can get things moved back around at the weekend, which will obviously mean I can't work on Death by Cross Stitch, but hopefully on Sunday I will be able to get in there to do some sewing. I'll probably have to tidy up stuff, and then of course the second part of everything will be starting, and I really have to clean out my craft room so that we can get to stuff. I've got to put things in boxes and tidy things away, and I'm just going to have to think about where I put stuff so that I can get to it. At the moment, I have until the end of this weekend before I'm supposed to switch over to Just B. Just B is also in an unreachable position at the moment. Is it? The bars for Just B are in an unreachable position at the moment. And Just B is actually. So, hopefully by the end of the weekend, I will have a good start on this page, and I'll also be able to get to Just B. If I can't get to that one, then I do have Moon Sweet Moon handy, and I'll just flip those two on the rotation. That sounds right, doesn't it? so I'll do a week on that. I'll flip things around. It'll be fine. I can't wait till this is all done. But anyway, enough of that. We are finished with page 36. I'm going to start page 37. I'm hopefully going to get a nice chunk. A good chunk. I want to get half of the page would be really good, but I don't know if that would be possible. Clothes are so much easier to stitch than the background. Oh, I got so much the forest floor to do. I'm not looking forward to it. But I've got clothes and clothes and clothes before then. And rows of clothes. It'll be fine. It won't be till next year anyway. So, I will be back to you shortly. Something else I've been working on. I will show off then. Not at the moment. Oh, if you watch my Instagram or anything like that, you will have seen it already. It's not a surprise. But for viewers who are not up with me on Instagram, then I'm going to keep it secret, and you'll just have to wait a few more minutes. So, see you later. Bye bye. Hello, back again. It is now April the 15th. It's Monday. I got in from work, and this is where I finished on Eternal Promise last night. So I'd finished page 36, made a start on page 37, and because I'm keeping good track of where I am, I've completed 41% already of this page, which is good because this is the page from May. So I'll be able to get this done in May, hopefully, and get started on the June page. I want to get ahead, because if I can get ahead, I can get it done sooner. Makes sense. I've got a lot to show you, and probably not a lot of time, so I'm going to rush through things. So, there we go. Pretty cloak, filling in. So, now is my spare days, and obviously, it varies month to month. I get either 2 or 3 spare days because everything else is worked out to 7-day week. So, it's back. Yes. Stitching time. I've seen so many lovely pictures of it that I thought, why not? I'll give it another go. So, this, I think I mentioned I had to have a couple of days off work to be here for builders. When the builders weren't actually doing work, when I was waiting in for stuff, I did some of this. And I'd already started this page, and I can't remember which page number this is. I want to say 45? I think it's the central column. I haven't done the very top bit as the page got up here. But I started in the middle and then I went up, and then I was going to go round, but I got bored of the hoop, so I stopped going round and decided I'd go on to winter because they're my favourite colours. I love these blues. And I was doing it a colour at a time, but I was leaving all these little gaps, and I don't like little gaps because it makes it harder to fill them in. So I've been gradually switching back to my normal way, which is still leaves some gaps, but I kind of work down 10 rows, work down beyond that to finish the strand, and it's until the strand's finished or it's a finishing point for that colour. So it goes kind of across. It's not within blocks. There's no, the only edges are on my pages, but I don't get page lines, luckily. This one probably you wouldn't get too many lines because it's just so many colour changes. But as I said, I got a bit fed up with the colour by colour. It wasn't working for me, so I kind of made the change, and I've filled in and started to fill in. So I'll work on this for 2 evenings, and then at the end of that I'll show you where I am. Also coming up, I've got things all over the shop. Ooh. At the end of this week is Good Friday, and that's the start of my holiday because it's my birthday on Sunday, and also my wedding anniversary on Friday. So, good way to celebrate having a week off work, well, over a week because of Bank Holiday Friday. Because of that, I'm having a new start. I wasn't going to, but I've been thinking about this one for ages. Let's see, zoom out. There we go. It is a Gecko Rouge kit called Unicorn. The artist is Lorna Lane, and she does some lovely colours. So I don't believe in humans. I like it. So I'm starting that. It's not massively big. Okay. Colours. Pretty colours. Lots of purples. I like these pale blues as well. These colours. So nice. And because it's like treat myself, I've also got some Annie's Keepers. This is the starter pack that has 50 tags in. This has 78 colours. So I've got a bag of the 100. Now I got these from, let me zoom in. There we go. Can you see? A bit glow on tape there. Lakeside Needlecraft in the UK. You can now get these without having to pay.
That one.
I didn't ask her. Sorry, that was you know who interrupting. So, Lakeside Needlecraft. She has sourced them from Annie's Keepers. She was taking some pre-orders. I jumped right in on that because I wanted them. I think they're just perfect for my kits because, there we go, let's move these out of the way. So, there we go. She sold out the first lot, but you can pre-order again, and I expect for a while, just keep pre-ordering. I think she pre-ordered, I think they came within 10 days. It was a lot sooner. I wasn't expecting to actually get them until I thought they might come in while I was on holiday and I was getting them delivered to work. So I wasn't expecting to actually get them until after my holiday. So to have them like a week before is amazing. And so these come on card. And I don't get on so well with them. And with any kit, card, and it's much better than plastic. I know, but this isn't single-use plastic. That's not breaking my rules about plastic. But the card ones, if you use them a lot, you'll wear them out. Well, especially I do. I wear them out, and so I thought that just put them onto the Annie's Keepers things. It'd be brilliant. And then if I've only got a few colours on a page, I can just put the colours that I need for that page onto the project slide and it'll work. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to start that on Good Friday. It's going to be a good day for any start, and I'm going to work on it here and there during my week off. During my week off, I'm also going to be working, well, after stitching time, 2 days. It's all over the shop. There's so many plans. So 2 days on this, then I'll be doing a week on Just Be, and I'm on his sunglasses. I want to get on with some more of that. So some of that will be during my week off, and then for the rest of my week off is Moon Sweet Moon. So I I'm going to sneak in some stitching on Unicorn as much as I can during my week off, and then we'll see where we go from there. It's not solid full coverage, the frame is the edge, so it can be stitching on the frame. But I want to get colours. Really, you should look up some of Lorna Lane's work on Gecko Rouge. There is a beautiful honeybee, and someone's stitching it at the moment and showing it on the Gecko Rouge group, and the colours are so bright and lovely. And there's a I've got the honeybee. There's a dragon that I want to get eventually as well. They are just amazing. So that's it for me for now. I'm going to get set up to do some sewing this evening, and something I've got to do next week is pack up my craft room. This is going to be terrible, but once I got my craft room sorted out, who knows, we might do a craft room tour once the wall's fixed. And maybe we'll wait till it's redecorated. We'll wait for a while and then we'll do a tour. So with that, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hello, it's the 25th of April now, and I thought I'd do a quick update on what I've been working on as I'm about to switch projects. So I don't think I showed this. If I have, you can say it again, doesn't matter. After Eternal Promise, I did some more filling in on this page on Stitching Time. It's out again, yeah. So it was just filling in, got some candles in there now, just filling in the gaps where I was working a colour at a time. I think I might have mentioned this because I may have just remembered talking about working a colour at a time and it not working well for me on this one. I think it's actually because the holes are so small, because this is 28 count Monaco and it's a lovely fabric to stitch on, but the holes are very, very tiny compared to something like the 28 count easy count fabric, which is Brittany Lugana. So it's a bit stretchier and the holes are bigger, but there we go. That's filling in. This is gridded with the Sulky Sliver thread, and I just do the page that I'm working on. So there was that. You may have seen it. So back out with this one, and I spent a week on this and managed to complete 2 pages. I didn't stitch 2 full pages because one was finishing off page 2, I think probably from the curly whisker there down, and then page 3 I've already done about 20 rows on the page, so, and I had a lot of time sewing because I've had time off work. It's been nice to spend some time with things. So this is Just Be from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is stitched on 25 count easy count, and you can probably just make out there, that's his eye, the other side of his sunglasses. It is so effective. I love it, and I really love working on this project. It's my happy project. Nose beep. Don't know why I had to beep his nose, but you do. See a cat beep its nose. So there are some sparkly threads in here on his face. Really nice, they're really subtle. So his glasses are okay. I mean, this bit was really easy. And the frames, the top frame is perhaps the worst because these little beads, and if anyone that's worked on one of the round or spangler pieces knows, like, he has little beads on some of the books, and the amount of colour changes there are in those is amazing. Jeff Haney's the same. Who'd have thought it? The whisker as well. At one point, I think it was this one down here. I was like, start a colour, do one stitch, finish a colour, pick the next colour, and there's a row of 6 or so different colours, all individual stitches, but I like it, so it's worth it. So this one goes away now until July, so more sunnier weather hopefully, and then I can get on to the other, making a start on the other side of the sunglasses. I've kind of already decided that once Eternal Promise is finished, which sometime next year, then this is going to be my next focus piece. It won't take long. After this there's only 2 more rows of pages and one of those partial, and he stitches up quite quickly. But I don't know how the next row is going to go because it's more of the fur and the collar that he's wearing, which has got quite a lot of beads in, so I may have said it won't take long, but it'll probably take ages. So that's it for now. I'm going to switch on to my last main project for the month, which is Moon Sweet Moon. More stitching on the moon. I'm not looking forward to it. It's so samey, dull. I'm on the moon. It's not so interesting. Once I get, I think the bit that I'm on is the last biggest bit of the moon, and it starts going round, and then there's more of the lady, so it might get better, should get better. I just gotta get these pages done. I can do it. And still also emptying out my craft room, which I should be doing today, but I might take a break. Got the furniture coming in a couple of weeks. Not this weekend, next weekend. And then I've got to sort out putting everything back in, where everything's gonna go, what I don't need anymore. Oops. Oh well. I'm gonna do some sewing now because I didn't do any sewing yesterday because we went away. So that's it. I'll see you later. I'll be back shortly with an update on Moon Sweet Moon. Bye bye for now. Hello. It's the 1st of May, and just before I switch over projects, I thought I would take you through where I got to. So this is my sewing as of yesterday. So this is what I was working on for the last couple of evenings. It was the new start that I had during my time off for wedding anniversary and birthday holiday. Just have the week off, means I can have a week-long birthday. So I started Unicorn, and then I didn't work so much on it because because Just B had my attention and I really like it. So this is Unicorn from Gecko Rouge. The artist is Lorna Lane, and it's a unicorn in a frame. I haven't got the picture close to hand. I think I showed it in previous update. Anyway, I started here. I've done some of the swirly scrolls so I know where I am on the other pages. These scallopy bits are full of confetti. So many colour changes in there. And it's like usual stuff, like 1 or 2 stitches of a colour, finish the colour, pick another colour. And then we just got this bit here, bit of pink, some very nice little pastel-y colours, which suit a unicorn. So that's my start on that. I'm going to try and get it out again some point in May. There's a couple of bank holidays. I might be able to do some then. So the reason I was doing that, I should have been working on Moon Sweet Moon, but I got loads done on her. So I was working on the moon there, and I got a chunk of it done. And I finished one of the pages of the moon, so I've got loads done there. And then I went across to the next page and I've done half of that page as well. And I've been doing the back stitch. The back stitch as I go. I don't usually do that. Probably see the sparkle. I think I'm picking up the sparkle. There's so much metallic. Anyway, 3 evenings I got all that done. Or 3 days. Did a couple of long days on it. I got all that done. And, whoops, going the wrong way. Oh, sparkle. There we go. So, after that, I've had enough of metallics. There she is. There's the moon. It's a big picture, as you can guess. I got bored of that, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to go back. I did another day on stitching time, which I haven't got with me, haven't got handy. I got a face on that. I'll show you that next time. And then I did the 2 evenings on unicorn. So, plans for May. Tonight I'm switching over to Eternal Promise, 2 weeks. I'm already halfway-ish through the page that's to be done this month. So 2 weeks should be plenty. And then I've got, because it's a 31 day month, I've got 3 spare days. I'll probably spend those on, or 2 of them, because I think one's a Friday, 2 of them on a stitching time. Got bank holidays, might do some more unicorn, although one of them is during Eternal Promise, so I might try and get loads done on that. And then this month is Trick or Treat, carrying on with page 3. Honestly can't remember how far through it I am. Don't think I'll get page finish. And then another week on this. And what I want to do is, there's about half a page and then there's a page, another bit of a page. I think it's probably about half a page. So I'd like to get that column done before moving over to the more of a dress over there. I'm kind of working it in strips now. So I want to get that done as well. Also, this month hopefully I should finish the Blackbird Designs Garden Club series. I'm on the last block of that now, so that should be done soon. I might not have any time to do Death by Cross Stitch. At the moment I can't get to the stand that I usually do that on because it's got loads of boxes piled up against it with all the stuff for my craft room in. This weekend craft room furniture arrives, so I have a 3-day weekend because of the bank holiday to get that furniture made up, and then it's a case of putting everything back neatly. And you know, we all get distracted with craft stuff when we go through it, and organising my sewing fabrics and kits that I've got, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work, so I might not get time for Death by Cross Stitch this month because my mornings will be spent on sorting that out instead. I think that's it. So that's my plans for next month. I'm not doing Stitch Mania. I don't do Stitch Mania. Starting Unicorn was probably almost too much. Really, I started it and then I want to stitch on stuff I already got started. So it was fun to get it started though. And I will stitch on him. Just not much at the moment. So I really could not do loads of starts. I've got nowhere to put it all. I've got no project bags. That's something I hope to get to once I've got my craft room sorted out. But once that room's sorted out, we've got to get other rooms sorted out, and it's just never ending. So that is it. And we're just waffling now. And I will see you at the end of next month. There'll probably, well, there will be a Stitch With Me video or 2 if I can squeeze some time in. And I'll see you next month, end of next month anyway, with, well, next month now, isn't it? It's May now. Wow. But I'll see you at the end of May, beginning of June, and you can see what I've got done this month. Better let the cat in, he's been shut out in the other room. He's getting a bit angry about a door being shut. Bye. Bye bye.